Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this best of 5 series between paiN Gaming, SG Esports, and game number 2. paiN is up 1. We have a Magnus Tarvo, a Witch Doctor Duster, a Leshrac King RD, Weeha Death Prophet, and HFN Lifestealer. At least I believe that would be what it is. I am right. I am a smart person, apparently. And on the opposing side, we have a Stand King Warlock, a 4DR Dragon Knight again. No, not again. I have watched game number 5 because I couldn't find these few originally, so my bad. Chen Flea again, I would assume. That one is right. A Spectre Collaborate Constable. So Constable, because that's his name to me. And a Leprosa Pangolier. So they're just gonna do a little bit of posturing, taunting. HFM with a nice little, I don't even know what the hell you'd call that. I just remember it from Homer doing it in The Simpsons, and Zoidberg and Futurama. The memories of childhoods, so long ago. In all seriousness though, Pangolier Witch Doctor versus Chan Pangolier, Lifestealer Witch Doctor versus Chan Pangolier, should be a pretty good matchup for the Lifestealer. Stun onto Pangolier and then just open wounding him up, get a bit of attacks in. He can just slip away though. But overall, I believe it is a little bit more favoured to the Radiant side as opposed to mid lane. Weeha on the Death Prophet versus Dr. 4ID on Dragon Knight. It's a little bit more boring in terms of there won't be a lot of anything to say about it. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Courier Snipe not working. Leshrac having to TP top. Top lane, it might be a bit fun in the early levels, especially with them being able to put out so much damage onto the Spectre. But they have Stand King to heal him up anyways, so you know, all for the fun of it. And yeah, probably won't drop that low. They'll just try and make Stand King need to use the Shadow World on himself as opposed to on the Spectre, which I believe is what they just did, and just try and just milk as much of his mana as they can to ensure that Tarvo can actually get a bit better of a chance in this lane. He's getting really low actually. Fatal Bond's out, but no Shadow World of paiN following it up. But King AD, if he goes too aggressive here, he could just cause him to die. Maybe not, but that still chunks a little bit. 25% of the damage. We got his bottle now, feeling better. Duster coming in as well with a lucky bounce as well. One more auto attack coming in. Duster just needs to hit him once more, but Weeha gets a securing hit. Beautiful play by them. But yeah, DK already back mid. Just the 380, 340 bounty that they get. A big advantage from Pangolier. Stunned up, shield crashing just to get out, minusing the damage. As I said before, he'll be in a bit of struggle streak no matter what Flea gets. But Seder Minotaur or Seder Control Summoner is always pretty good. Flea, he just killed his creep, so they ensure they don't get the money and XP. I believe it doesn't give any XP. King AD missing the stun after the slow. Don't know why he'd assume he'd be there when he's clearly moving over this way already. Constable, he's just running into behind the trees. Tavo, he's a bit low now. He needs to be careful. He's got he's got less than 100 life now. King AD, he's gonna get hit. Ooh. 9 damage out onto Tavo though. There'd have to be a lot of auto attacks before it could even potentially get hurt by the Fatal Bonds. But you know, I mean, maybe major misplay. Maybe that's what happens. Dark Troll Summoner, as I was referring to earlier. Now it just needs a Centaur, and maybe it's a bit better for them. Obviously it'll still be a little bit harder to kill the Life Stealer, but Duster, on the other hand, will be easier with the Swashbuckle and the overall damage from the Chen plus the Centaur creep, so should be able to do a bit of damage. But the Penitence, bonus damage 18%. Obviously, Duster won't feel too good, but Hagefan should be fine. It can be purged? Yes it can. So, Flea just pulling the creeps away. Unsure as to why he'd do that. Like, I know I've said it in the past. Melee hero is a lot easier to last hit with Undertower than ranged. I would do it any day on a Life Stealer, Juggernaut, Spectre, AM, as opposed to doing it just as a Drow Ranger, Wind Ranger, or Shrak. Like, maybe not as a Shadow Shaman, but that's because he's got like what, 70, 80 attack in the early games. Like, yeah. DK, he's committed his ulti already. Exorcism committed by Weehaw, as well as the stuns coming out from Duster and King ID with the slow from King ID, ensuring the kill onto the DK. Perfect timing for paiN Gaming to be collapsing around the DK. They knew he was nearing 6. They knew that the time would be the time was now to commit for the kill, as well as committing to get the tier 1 tower at 6 minutes in. Duster has 1 level up in the Diabolic Edict, so that aided in this pushing Fairy Fire used by Chen. He got really low, down to 80 HP. Probably would have been a lot lower if he did not eat the Fairy Fire. That heals 85 HP. So, you know, worth it for the item, I feel. Leprosia, he's getting dove behind tier 2, behind tier 1 rather. HFN though, he's just doing it all for the bit of fun of it. You can see from it's always a bit of a question mark as to what people will build on the Life Stealers nowadays. You have like the more two common routes are like Armlet into Desolator into AC, or Radiance. Not sure whether that's before or after an Armlet. Most of the time that I see it, it's before. So, but if you choose to do it afterwards, it's still gonna take probably another like 3-4 minutes before he decides to start going for it. He's just gonna TP top now. With Tavo up here, Tavo's gonna go back to base. Just utilizing the lanes and allowing them all to get the XP. With the supports down here now, taking the XP and farm. paiN going in with the ultimate, the Spectre coming down as well. King ID in a lot of trouble as well as Duster. Stun coming out onto the Spectre. Jumping into the into the paiN, but not dealing any damage or stunning him at all. Leshrac goes down. Tabo coming in now with no ultimate ability, as well as not wanting to commit the skewer because he doesn't have the RP to skewer in between two of them and RP. Let alone the fact that Witch Doctor stun was down, so there's no real point to. So nothing's going to happen there. HFN farming a bit aggressively again. Would always rather lust it under tower as melee heroes. So like he could just skew that to get it, but he thinks something's up. Supports, they're not bot anymore. They see Tabo down here. They see Weeha sitting in mid lane on his own, as far as they can tell. So they think something's up. Leshrac up here now, as well as the creeps just being able to see Duster up there. So they know the bet there. They're showing Constable. He's like, yeah, nah, you know, I'm out of here. I don't want none of these. And that's fair enough, because yeah, it's just fair enough, honestly. He's almost got the Incendiaries. God damn it, I hate that you can't do that. He can purchase it from the side shop at the end of it. He just needs 190 more. 60? 50? 70. I don't know, it's less than 100 now. He's close to it. Death Prophet. Look to be getting collapsed around on Warlock, Flea, and Constable. But Warlock's level 4, and yeah, that's not much of a worry, honestly. paiN level 6, ulti's ready. They look like they're just going to be crushing the tier 2. Little of the Mordigan is up onto the Lifestealer. Now the next question is whether he will go Radiance or not. Which I think, overall in this game, I think you'd want to be just pushing early on. You probably could take it late game if you really wanted to, but I don't know whether they do or not. Because like it's it's Lifestealer versus Spectre. At the end of the day, it's a Lifestealer versus Spectre, and a Death Prophet versus DK. The position 3s are not going to have anything to do with the carrying or the farming. Most Magnus is going to be an RP, or 2 RPs at the end of the game. And that can be consequential. Like we saw in the game. I believe it was last game, where he got the refresher shard from it. paiN coming in with a Rolling Thunder. Spectre already committed as well. It'll go showing straight out onto Dust. Dust is almost already dead. Just one more attack coming in. Warlock dropping the rock onto Weeha and King ID. King ID getting low, popping the ulti as well. HFN just popping Rage and just trying to TP out of there. He gets out, but Weeha has popped Exorcism and is coming back to him, healing him all up now. But he is going to get out of there all the same. And that is that. A 1 for none. 1 for 2. 2 for none, sorry. I'm bad at math. 1, 2, 0. A lot of spells. Exorcism. Yeah, it's just not a lot of spells, honestly. Golem drops. Plus DK form committed. Plus Spectre ulti. And Rolling Thunder. Like, overall, that was a lot of spells committed by SG. And not that much committed by paiN. Medallion of Courage into Radiance. So that's, yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Instead of committing for the full Desolator, he's just going to use Armlet. Much more of a cheaper itemization, and it will still give him a bit bit of damage amplification in terms of minusing the armor, which of course is always really nice. Tarbo, he finds him coming using the RP, starting up coming from RD. Don't know how he got off that swashbuckle, but he did. Tarbo, he's still going to be trying to find him. He does, but he is out of there with the rolling thunder into just farming up a creep camp. Could have just bit up, but no. He wanted to leave one creep there. Be a bit of an ass. HFN, he finds Flea, gets stunned up by Duster. I don't think that's nothing gonna happen to him. It's a rough life at the moment for SG Esports. While you're waiting for the Spectre to get the Radiance up, HFN, that might also be why he's going the Radiance, because just so you can clear it in the early game. Clear the Spectres in the late game with the Radiance. Sorry, is what I meant to say. I completely just stumbled upon my words when I was trying to look to see if they could see that ward, but obviously they couldn't. Don't know why I tried to think they could. Top tier 2. It's getting dropped. We are chaotic bonds going on 2 cores. That's a stun coming out onto Dragonite. Another one coming in. Rolling Thunder. Golem is dropped onto 2 heroes. HFN is going to be in a bit of trouble. Duster already going down. Spectre TPing straight onto King RD. King RD is going down in a second. He, with the blade mail, he falls. HFN falls as well. Triple kill to Constable. And it's just another fight where Tarbo isn't with his team. Like, as well as he played in game 1 on the Magnus, he just wasn't with his team.
Amazing what you'll find laying
I don't know whether RP was up or not, but if it was and he wasn't with his team, it's a little bit awkward. So I'm just gonna take a little squiz at the hero levels. Just pretty much what you would expect. Low level supports and 10 11s on most of the cores, with the exception of Lifestealer and Pangolier. Lifestealer though, he should be hitting level 11 really soon. Pangolier as well. Pangolier a little bit less than half, a little bit more than half. Lifestealer just hits 11 there. With the bottom tier 2 falling as well, paiN still has taken more towers. One thing I don't really like about paiN's lineup is that they don't really have much pick-off potential or real burst like a Lina, I feel. Siphon Cell coming in, Tarbo would need to commit a second RP that he does not have to secure the kill on the DK. DK and Flea just secure their way out with the Siege Bolts. Really well played by them, dealing 400 damage to the tower. Constable, what is it, 5150? So he's a little less than halfway over to his Radiance. That's, yeah, pretty good. Lashrike just taking the creep wave, but doing it a little too quickly to stop the push coming in from Leprosa, which is good play, but also bad play. The irony. They'll just run to the tier 1 now, with the remaining of their creep wave. Dr. Ford Doctor. He's picked up his Blink Dagger, going for the armlet next as well. Medallion on Chen. He's just going to medallion whoever HFN medallions. Maybe even HFN himself, making him go down because he's at 16 armor. He activates the medallion, goes down to 11. Is that the armlet, I believe? Plus 4, yeah. Yeah, okay. So they're pushing bot now. Warlom has a golem again. HFN pops the exorcism again. DK just jumps in straight onto Tavo. Tavo, Duster dies again immediately in the fight. HFN is trying to chase down someone. Leprosa is just going to activate Rolling Thunder, rolling away from HFN. Weeha is going in on Constable, but he's just getting so low. He falls. Constable is living, and Leprosa is playing the game as he wants to play it. HFN low as all hell. Tavo trying to get the RP onto the Spectre, but the send back from Flea just keeps him alive. Beautiful play by SG Esports. That was just beautiful. Swashbuckle secures the kill onto Lifestealer. Duster TP's back in, but dies immediately. Tavo, he's in a little bit of trouble, but he can just blink out now whenever he wants to. Leprosa sees him, thinking about it, but DK saying, nah, let's just try and get the tower. King ID, he's coming back in. Sent back before the damage could even come in. Flea is on point this game. Radiant's almost getting up there for the Spectre now after that team fight where he got another triple kill. He was at least a part of a lot of the damage, so he, let alone the fact that he baited Tavo out, and Tavo used the reverse polarity to try and kill him, but beautifully sent home timing that prevented that from happening. So definitely would have annoyed Tavo himself as well as the rest of paiN. King ID going for the All Scepter. Duster is just in a world of hurt. Every team fight, he just falls. Spectre jumps on him, or DK jumps on him. In that instance, I think it was just a breathe fire into a Spectre, hitting him twice. Like, that doesn't feel good as a support player. That never feels good, no matter who you are. But especially when you're in the early game, when you're playing such a hero that has so much influence in team fights with the ultimate ability, being able to just destroy heroes in the team fight and not be able to not take damage from the barbed armor of certain heroes. For example, Spectre. That would be a pretty nice hero to have the ulti going on, you know. Spectre, speaking of, that's Bengalir. I was about to say, why did he change his mind up from Radiance to Vanguard plus Blink Dagger? What the actual hell? 200 off now. 150. Don't know what he's doing running away from the farm though. Come on, man. You're so close. Just get it. I want you to get it now. If you can do it, I'll be happy. We'll all be happy for you. Take another look at the levels. A little bit. I'll try and keep doing it. It'll just be like a thing for me to remember every so often. 15s. Again, Witchlock is still level 7. Even after 6 or 7 minutes since I last checked. That's, yeah, just doesn't feel good. Everyone else is progressing pretty, I wouldn't say rapidly, but progressing. DK stun coming in onto the Death Prophet. Death Prophet is going to fall after the beautiful Pangolier. Jump in and stun. Shield crash up into the high ground. Duster is in trouble as well now. Swashbuckle is available, so he can secure the kill with the DK stun. And just beautiful damage output coming in from the DK with the armlet. Yeah. As much as the net worth is similar, Radiance is up. So. Huh. Radiance same timing for HFN. Amazing! Lifestealer in control of a ancient creep. health capacity of nearby units. He's just gonna come in and just start wailing on the enemy team. Even though they could probably just take it out. Stun. Talvo getting the beautiful stun back into DKD. Spectre coming in straight in onto King ID. He got stunned up by the Golem dropped. We are going in with the Exorcism ult as well. Siphon Soul plus Yules, keeping himself alive. Warlock goes down. King RD and Dustin go down as well. Spectre is barely able to run away. HFN is still chasing him down with the Radiance. But Flea again with the Holy Persuasion, keeping his boys alive. Pangolier is out, and 4ID is also out, even after a very, very bad engagement to the fight. HFN looks like he wants to get going into onto DR, which he is. Crimson Guard comes out from the Pangolier though, keeping them alive. Test the Persuasion again, Holy Persuasion rather, keeping him alive. Woo. That's definitely a moment that you need the Weehaw to be with him. You'll start bringing him up just to keep him there. And yeah, I mean, what is 10 seconds cooldown? So DK and Spectre again owing Flea their lives. Ironically, well, maybe not so ironically. No, yeah, very ironically. Flea helping his teammates flee. Just beautiful. we are in La Proja, both blinking to the exact same spot. Could have been something. Tavo. They see him now with the ward. Constable, Shadow World, Tavo, La Proja coming in with a rolling thunder. HFN going in onto Constable. Constable getting gone on even through Barbed Armor. Barbed Armor will fall. Barbed Armor Spectre will fall. DK on the backlines will kill King RD in several more hits. Leprosia will help him get the kill. The Warlock goes down in the front lines. Back lines, depending which way you want to look at this fight. I'd probably say the back lines, because back lines are this way, while the front lines are here on the other side of the enemy side map. So, wow. Okay. Kills are kills, but if you don't commit anything past that, or if you don't make them go into anything, then they're just kills. HFN. This is something. Spectre's down. He has an ultimate though, so as soon as he comes back up, he can ulti in, which is gonna look really awkward when DK's here. His Elder Dragon Form is about to end. Spectre comes in immediately straight onto Duster. Duster will fall in another attack. There he goes. He is not looking great. Barbed Armor at all. HFN, as much as he takes the Aegis, he is still low. Rolling Thunder coming in. Leprosia getting the stun out onto HFN. Leprosia almost being able to get back into HFN. He's going. There he is. TP out now. Warlock going, stopping the TP. Beautiful play by the Warlock, and there it falls. HFN for the second time. The Pangolier is what I call the. I called him HFN at least once there. My mistake. I know he's not HFN. Just HFN. Leprosia, HFN, Leprosa. Tavo, not looking to be in that great of a spot. He doesn't have Shadow Blade up, but he has TP. He could have just TP'd, blinked back, but probably would have ended up in his death. But having said that, there is no Golem to be dropped anymore. He has already been. So that's at least a little bit of happiness for ID. He's just saying hi to the melee racks and the ranged racks. Just wants to attack it once or twice to get to the Dragon Corrosive Breath on top of it. And they're just going to commit for the racks. Witch Doctor Stun coming out onto the creeps. Jumping in straight onto the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is going to fall in another attack. He can't do anything. Rolling Thunder running over 3 heroes. None of them with the BKB active. HFN needs to activate his Rage, but he does not. Tavo using the RP solely on the DK. With the BKB active, he's not going to get anything done. Barbed Armor on the Spectre, he will be fine. And Tavo, Lifestealer still in the front lines, he's going fine. Tavo pulls him back up to the high ground. Well played by him. Everyone else is trying to get out, but there's not enough damage to try and secure the kill on the Spectre. before King ID falls to him, and Warlock will die to HFN. I completely lost where Spectre was that fight, I'll be honest. I am so sorry. I thought he died, or was inside of someone. Yeah, it was a little bit confusing, I'll be honest. But, you know. So, worth it? Maybe. That's a great big maybe. It would have been worth it if they got both of the ranks, but at least in my eyes, it would have definitely been worth it for both of the ranks, but they only got one, and now they're probably going to have to buy back on at least one hero, namely the Spectre, before they defend high ground. And it's 20 seconds, so it's really just, you don't want to. Just jump in straight out onto the Chen. Chen is looking bad. Rolling Thunder is being channeled and cancelled like an absolute monster. There it goes, casting it finally. Weehaw with the BKB finally. Magnus getting stun locked again. HFN just avoiding it at all. The Proja, Rolling Thunder is over, and the T3 has fallen, but nothing else. Duster in a lot of damage. Spectre coming in straight onto Weehaw. Weehaw has a load, no BKB. 4ID will find him lifted up in the air with the Yules. They are going straight in for this hero. Leproja on the back line is going after the Witch Shrek King ID. Lifestealer got out fine. Witch Doctor, as always, did not. 075 Leshrac, 096 Witch Doctor. Your heart has got to go out for them. That's a nice ward, actually. Just a vengeful spirit. That's what it reminds me of. They're just going to push down this top lane now with the remaining of the Dragon Knight form. They know it's got a limited amount of time on it, so they just use the fortification just to keep it, make it a bit of a slower push. The tower's going to go down, but the tier 2 might not now. It probably won't take nearly as much chip damage. But with Flea, if he was to just run over, take these two creeps, yes, they'd get hit once or twice, but there's still 2 siege bolts, and, well, my bad, I'm so sorry. They're always important to be getting, but so are the stone golems, hurling boulders, and the Seder creep. Just solo crossing it up. HFN. Looks like they want to be defending this tower. They know that if they just lose it, they've lost their shrine. They can't contest Roche if they lose this tower nearly as easily. With like both the mid tower, the shrine, and the top tier 2, if all 3 go down, they have nowhere to quickly reinforce into. And it just becomes so much harder for them to, as I said, contest Roche. Spectre, he's got Mana Style as well as Barbed Armor and Radiance now, so he's looking pretty fine. He's got a little bit more to go though, in terms of items. He definitely needs a heart or a BKB. BKB is next. Exorcism is off cooldown. Blink, he's going for Shiva's Guard next after the BKB. HFN, just getting Glimmer Caves, just magic immunity. Rolling Thunder is being used. Spectre coming in on the back lines, going straight for the Duster. Again, I feel so sorry for the man. Yule's up Rehab. Rehab pops his BKB. Beautiful Golem is dropped straight onto the Lifestealer. He will fall. 4DR is chasing after Weeha now. Weeha uses BKB his wares off. Tarbo pushes him RPs and pushes the rest of the team out just to try and save his death profit. But when you have a hero that is committing suicide to save your position 2, who is a position 3, you have to consider that... I'm not saying this game's over, but... well... Witch Doctor wants it to be over, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying at this point. Witch Doctor doesn't feel so great. Weeha, he's just gonna get gone on. Yule's up, no start from Soul, so he's not gaining mana, gaining health. They're just gonna dive tier 4s. King ID, barely living with the Glimmer Cape onto him. Yours up. Stun, gonna come out. Witch Doctor obviously coming out as well. BKB on 4D plus Rolling Thunder just ensures another kill onto the Witch Doctor. Death Rifle coming in. He has his Exorcism as well as Lifestealer and Magnus coming up, so they may as well try and get a defense of at least one set of rags if they can. Constable here is losing a bit of HP. The melee rags goes down. Weeha coming in with a BKB Exorcism. Lifestealer just charging after the Spectre, getting pushed uphill. Tango not doing anything with no Rolling Thunder. Warlock goes down. Lifestealer goes down. GG is called. Weeha goes down. Beautifully well played and executed by SG Esports. They are showing that they are definitely a match for paiN Gaming, especially after, I don't want to say an equally dominating series in game one, but a heftily one-sided match, I feel would be fair to say. I'll see you in game 3.